Today we are going to make homemade vanilla extract. So I am using a vodka. You can use different kinds of alcohol. All you need is 2 ingredients, to make any kind of extract actually. I have here my lemon extract and the orange extract. Yeah, that's orange. That I have made months ago, so those are probably ready now. It does take a few months for this to really enhance the flavor. So, like I said, I'm using vodka. The first time I used UV vodka, just the regular, not like the flavored or blue or anything. For these two that I just showed you, the lemon and the orange. This time I'm going to use this vodka. I don't know if I've ever had this vodka. And I cannot find how big this jar is, so I kind of looked on Walmart where I got it from on their website, and it says, I think the one that I bought is just a liter. It's not a very big one. So when you have a liter of alcohol, or vodka specifically, different alcohols will give off different flavors, different, they absorb differently with the item you're trying to soak in these. So today we're going to do vanilla. All you need is vanilla beans and alcohol, okay? This time, since I bought the smaller bottle, I'm actually just going to use this bottle to do the entire process in. So, literally, you don't have to worry about pouring it. This one, I had a bigger bottle because I had lemons and oranges. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into smaller bottles. Same with the vanilla eventually for gifts or just to be shelf stable. Because I don't use a whole lot of these different extracts at one time, so smaller bottles are good for me so that the other portion of it will stay shelf stable longer. These seal, these have gaskets. They have these built in, and then these ones came with different things. So we're going to put those into the little bottles in a different video, but that's what my goal is for this as well. Not only for me, but maybe to do some gifts for Christmas. I got these vanilla beans. There's 12 beans in here. I did a little research. These are the Madagascar. There's typically 2 types of vanilla beans. And I don't remember the name of the other type of vanilla bean. Madagascar gives off a more smooth, creamier flavor, whereas the other type of vanilla bean is more of a stronger, like earthy kind of flavor, I guess. This is more of like the sweet one, and I use mine to bake, so that's why I wanted these ones. So I have never made vanilla extract before, but I just got these on Amazon just to try. I didn't want to put a whole bunch of money into something I'm not sure about yet. So my research says for every liter here of vodka, you want to do 8 to 10 beans. I don't know how many I'm going to do. These smell really strong. I have never used a fresh vanilla bean. They're very oily. Do you smell that?
No.
It smells like vanilla, but
Can I smell it?
it smells like yeah. Very strong.
It smells good.
So what you want to do, obviously you're going to open your alcohol. Let's do
No.
that. This is a brand new bottle, never even been opened.
He's trying to get the
You
food.
can hear the seal break.
He's trying to get it.
I
It's
know.
not food.
But he doesn't know. Oh, this one's got the
I mean, I know he
pour
doesn't
thingy
know.
in it, so now I got to take that out. Hold on.
He started licking my hands too.
Ooh, that's
I was picking
actually a
flowers.
good smelling vodka.
Don't you
Usually I don't say that about vodka. I'm sure it doesn't go down as smooth as it smells, but you know. So then what you want to do with your, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go with the middle 8. Wait, did I count 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna go with 9. It said 8 to 10. So we're gonna go with 9, and then I'm gonna put these in a baggie and seal those up later.
No.
These are very strong, so I'm just gonna go with the middle number. It said 8 to 10. So we're going with 9, and you want to take, I have a cutting board here, and you want to take a knife and just basically score this open. You don't want to cut it in half. You just want to open it up to get the vanilla flavor to come out of the bean into the vodka. So I didn't cut it through. Oh, you can't really see that, but I just opened. You see the slit right there? Probably not. This camera, I don't know if I need to clean it or what's going on. But anyways, you don't cut it all the way through. You just open it up. So there's one. We're just going to drop it down in there. So see, it's down in there. I'll show you when I'm all done. So we're going to do that with all of these.
What are you doing?
Making vanilla extract.
You gotta get them drunk?
That's how if you look at any, I swear, I never knew this either. If you look at any vanilla extract bottles, it literally says on there alcohol. There's alcohol in all of your vanilla extracts.
I don't know what vanilla extract is.
It's that brown stuff that I bake with. Like you put it in cookies, it gives it a vanilla flavor, a sweet flavor. You bake with it. I don't know what else you do other than bake with it, honestly. I guess you could use this to put in like coffees and stuff. Did that score? I don't like it. It didn't cut deep enough for me to think that it's opened up. They're very oily, which is a good thing. You don't want to get dried out ones because what's the point of that? Right? This one's a small one. A couple of these are smaller, which kind of makes me think maybe I should put another one in there to kind of balance. I kind of want to make sure it's opening it up. And these smaller ones, I'm trying not to cut so deep. I think that one's okay. Because I don't want to cut it in half. There we go. I can feel like the cut go into that one. Let's do it. And then you just seal it back up and you let it sit for like 2-3 months. And then along the way, you want to kind of shake it up, make sure you're getting that flavor moving around in there. With my mason jars, if you do the mason jars, it's nice because I just flip them. Because I had too many oranges and lemons. Not lemons, just oranges. Or, sorry. Too many lemons, not oranges. Oranges were fine. Too many lemons in there where they weren't fully submerged all the way. Come here. Keep running away from me. And you don't want that. You want to make sure that they're fully submerged all the way. Yeah. This bottle is perfect for that because it's super long, so it's longer than the beans, so they're just always going to be submerged. So I don't have to flip it upside down. I will put the lid on here, and then I'll show you what I mean. So obviously we'll make sure that's tight. So we're done with the process until it's ready. Until we need to shake it a little bit really. I'm not saying shake it. I'm saying just, very gently get it moving to just get the flavor. So I'm going to write the date on this bottle. This is not going to be obviously used for anything other than this. So even in the future, once this is done and I put it into smaller bottles, what you want to make sure you do is make sure you have more of that flavoring when you put it into another bottle. So when I put these into these little bottles, I'm actually going to put fresh lemon in there and fresh orange just to give it that fresh flavor. Because I'm not going to be able to cut these mushy things up any further than they are. They've been in here for a few months. They're mushy. But I don't want to lose that flavor over time. So I'm going to put some fresh little pieces of orange and lemon in here. as I put those in there, and I'll do the same with the vanilla, which is also why it's good that this one came with 12 beans, so I can kind of cut up. I'll probably take some out of this one and cut those down, but I always have these fresh ones too. You don't want to open it up and disturb it because you don't want anything to get down in there, you know, dust and dirt, things flying through the air. You just want to gently shake it, and that's it. I mean, don't put it in direct sunlight. Obviously you don't want to heat it up. You don't want it. I just put it in my cabinet, and that's it. So I'm gonna write the date on here of when I started this. I didn't do that with my lemon and orange, and I kind of wish I did. So that's a preference. But this one, you can see where the vodka in here is just not completely submerging these. So if you have this, you have to flip it every like few days so that the top of these don't get moldy, because these will mold whatever's the air in there. It will mold. So you have to flip those. Mine have been good so far, thank God. So just keep that in mind. That's why I say, like with these, it's not so bad because you're not packing it full. These are long, but so is the bottle's longer. So these are already submerged enough. So that's it. That's really all you need. Any kind of flavored any kind of oh my gosh, shut the door. Now I lost my train of thought. Any kind of extract, there we go, that you're making homemade. All you need is the thing that the flavor, what you're going for. So like you could do cherry extract. All you need is cherries and vodka. You need lemon, orange, lime, anything that's like a natural you grab from the store. I ordered these on Amazon. My oranges and lemons I just got at the store, Walmart probably, and there's nothing special. You just cut them up, cut them in half. I may have done a video on those, I'm not even sure, not gonna lie, it's been so many months in between, but I'm sure I did. So yeah, I don't even think, I think I might have taken the seeds out first, just because you don't want seeds floating around in there. That would be a good idea. I don't think it's like necessary because you can always filter it too, especially since you don't want pulp. So that's probably what I'll do. And actually, I don't know if you are supposed to put fresh fruit in when you do that, but you can do that and then just strain it, or I don't know, whatever. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but I was thinking that's what I was going to do. And now I'm just going to put this in my cabinet where it's going to stay cool and dark and not get overexposed to any kind of heat or sunlight. So that's it. Let me know if you've ever made any kind of extract, vanilla extract, any kind of extract, what flavors you've made, how it's turned out. Do you like it? Would you do it again? It's super easy. These were not that expensive. I think 10 or 12 bucks for these, and I got a pack of 12 beans, and these have an expiration date on them on the packaging there. I don't know if you can see that down there, but that's a good thing. That means that they actually care about their product that they're selling you, because again, you don't want dry beans. So this says grated vanilla beans directly from a small farm in Madagascar, and these are Madagascar vanilla beans. It is incredibly difficult to grow vanilla beans. I have done research because y'all know I love to grow everything I can that's weird, and I have a grow tent, so but it is distributed out of Florida, made in Madagascar, BPA free. They even give you a email that you can contact them. Vanilla flower hand pollinated, freshly vanilla bean harvesting, sun dried and vacuum packed to lock in flavor, aroma, and freshness. Keep in a cool, dry, and dark place. So you want to do that before you use them too. So keep that in mind. But that's it. That's what they look like. That's all. I'm gonna put these in a bag. I'll put this in the cabinet, and we're done. So I will do a video when I actually, these came with the funnel, so that's really nice when I do the transfer, and I'll go into detail about what I found as far as should I put more fresh fruit in there or should I let it just be strained extract at that time. Because I mean, honestly, the ones that you see in stores, well, this is imitation. This is an almond extract. So see, you can do this with almonds. Literally, you just soak almonds. Almonds I've never researched. I don't know if you have to cut them open, like you have to score these. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you do to get the nutty flavor. But it literally says ingredients: water, alcohol, oil of bitter almond. That's it. So I mean, you could do this with just actual almonds and without the water. I don't know why they put water in there. Not sure. Kind of makes me mad. I'm not paying for that. This is the imitation vanilla. This is what I usually cook with, but this also water, alcohol, artificial flavor, and caramel color. So honestly, this is what I've been baking with. It's got caramel color added to it. I don't like that. And what is an artificial flavoring? This is imitation vanilla flavoring. So let's remove all the crap. Okay, this is why we make our own stuff. This is why we're doing this. I want to do a test on how much that tastes like this, or how it would taste like baking with cookies with this versus that kind of thing, because we want to cut out all the imitation stuff. Is there another one I have up here? Now this is a root beer concentrate. So that kind of raises questions. It says water, sugar, alcohol, and natural flavors. I don't know what natural flavors are, but you could probably do root beer flavoring out of the actual root of what is made to make root beer. You know, they actually make it with a root. So I'm not sure why I got. Oh, because we used to make candies. We just kind of dabble. And then I have a lemon extract. So, avoid pouring near an open flame. Yeah, alcohol, water, and oil of lemon. I don't know why these all have water in them. I'm going to have to research that, guys. Does anybody know? This is by McCormick. This one is. The other ones were by Watkins, and Clover Valley was the imitation vanilla. I just got that at my local Dollar General because it was fast and I needed something when I ran out and I was baking. So this is something else. I can taste test the difference between this one and that one baking with it. Lemon and orange would be good for like lemon bars or orange bars, that kind of baking. So that's why I'm gonna do all the things for you guys. So stay tuned. I don't have any real vanilla. I really don't. What is this? I don't even know what that is. I'm in my baking cabinet, and that's where I keep this. So, I don't know. I only have the imitation, so I can't tell you what the actual stuff is from the store. So, if you've done this before, what do you recommend for the brand of alcohol? I'm curious. You can use tequila. You can use rum, anything really. So, but again, that'll give you different flavorings. Obviously, each alcohol is different. But I want more of the flavoring of the item and not the alcohol, if you know what I mean. So that's why I chose vodka, because it's more mild. Like tequila is kind of a slap in the face sometimes, and vodka can be too. So I'm just curious, what kind of vodka do y'all use? So yeah, that's it. This was imported and bottled in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, there's the frickin'. It says 750 milliliters. Product of Ireland. Ooh, all right. Well, that kind of makes sense with the name. And this is a 40% alcohol, 80 proof. 80 proof is kind of the typical. I saw 70 and I saw 80, so I'm not sure which one's better. I've never done this before. So, anyways, if you're a seasoned vanilla extract maker, let me know, because I'm just learning. I'm just trying things out, and if this turns out, then I will keep you updated. Bye.